Well, what's up, guys? It's Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and back on the pig trapping grind. So a few days ago, I showed you, I went over to some friend's house and set up a game camera because they've been having some pig problems on their small piece of property. Well, the first night, all we had was a bunch of really nice bucks. A bunch of deer came in. And second night, one pig showed up. One single boar. And I thought, well, they might not have any pigs left because a state trapper had came in on the neighbors and trapped 53 pigs in 2 nights. 53 feral hogs removed off of one property in 2 nights. So I thought, there may not be anything left. But wait, there's more. Night 3 rolls around, which was last night. And about, I don't know, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something, I'm not sure what time it was, I started getting notifications from that game camera, and it went on all night. There were pig after pig after pig after pig. I'm not sure how many were there. I'm sure it was the same group there all night, ate up probably 80 pounds of corn, but at least a dozen pigs, I would think. It looks like from video. All sizes, big ones, little ones, spotted ones, solid color, but there's a bunch, and they're hungry. So I'm gonna go take the big pig trap down and haul it over to my buddy's property and set it up. I did talk to Josh, the guy that hauls pigs for me typically. He's back from his family trip. His daughter got married in Michigan, and he said, I will be available Thursday morning. Today, I'm shooting this, moving the trap on Thursday. So he's back, and if we catch a bunch of pigs, we'll have a place to go with them. We don't have to just put them down and haul them off because he does not want to leave them on his 15-acre property to feed the buzzards. I can promise you that. So I would have had to loaded them all up and hauled them off to dispose of them. So we don't have to do that. They will go to a high fence hunting ranch, supporting the local economy. Whether you like high fence hunting or not, there are people that travel in to Oklahoma from out of state that come here that love to hunt, that don't have a chance to hunt wild hogs on their property. They're in a high fence operation because they don't want these feral pigs to escape. Not that they're going to go over an 8-foot tall fence, but they have fences built with buried wire around the perimeter so people can come in, pay to hunt. And it does support the local economy. There are Airbnbs and restaurants and grocery stores and things that make an income off of people coming in to hunt. So it does help support the local economy. Josh is a full-time pig trapper, sells the pigs to all the high fence hunting ranches. I don't make a penny off the pigs. He comes and gets them and sells them, and it helps him make a living to pay his bills. So I enjoy the trapping side of it. I enjoy helping friends. I enjoy removing feral hogs off of our habitat because they are not meant to be here. They're an invasive species that destroys crops, that destroys grass, destroys turkey nests, destroys all kinds of things. They will eat baby deer when they hit the ground. I have no doubt. I've seen it. So I'm excited. I love pig trapping. It's a lot of fun. And I'm gonna go take my trap down, haul it over to a buddy's house and set it up, and hopefully catch a bunch of pigs in the next night or two. You guys didn't know I was a corn farmer, did you? Look at all the corn sprouting and growing. Pretty wild. Just field corn. What the pigs and deer haven't eaten is sprouting and growing. But anyways, I'm gonna get this big pig trap down as fast as I can. Not that it's super hot today. It is well, my watch says 81. The truck said 84. It's still hot enough to get sweaty, but let's see how fast I can get this thing down, taken apart, loaded and strapped on the trailer and ready to go. I think I can do it in less than 20 minutes, but we shall see. Ready? Everybody clear? All right, locked and loaded, ready to go. Fixing to hit the road. Can't tell you exactly how long that took, but it was about 15 minutes. I had one bolt that was cross-threaded and would not come off. I ended up having to twist it so hard it just finally twisted the bolt and broke it. Took an extra few minutes, and then my camera ran out of storage, so I don't know exactly how long it took, but about 15 minutes. Takes a little bit longer to put it up than it does to take it down, but it's really not bad at all, other than, you know, sweating. I'm ready for fall. Please don't tell my wife, because she wants to go to the lake every day while it's still hot. Mid-80s are just barely still hot enough for her on the lake, but I'm ready for 70s, 60s, 50s in the morning. Oh, it's hot. Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Sundays for Dogs. It is human grade food for dogs. This is good stuff. Let me show you. This is the chicken recipe. So the chicken recipe is chicken liver, egg millet, oat, pumpkin, kale. Here's all the ingredients, okay? 83% chicken muscle and organs, 7% fruits and vegetables, 10% seeds, 0% synthetic fillers. Kelsey, get out of there. Get out of there. And Sundays was formulated by veterinarians and fed by veterinarians to their dogs. It's air-dried, high-quality ingredients. And I'm telling you, there is a huge difference. When I put down a bowl of this and a bowl of standard dog food, this stuff disappears in seconds. And the regular dog food just sets out. And the dog's like, why are you trying to feed us this nasty stuff? And if you're a dog owner, you know that feeding your animals a good, high-quality diet is going to improve their quality of life. It's going to improve their coat, their gut health, all the things, as my wife would say. And that's exactly what Sundays does. You just scoop and serve. You don't have to thaw it out. There's no mess. Scoop and serve just like you're used to with normal dog food. So if you want to give your dogs a chance to try Sundays and watch them fall in love, you can get 50% off your first order if you visit sundaysfordogs.com/arms or use code ARMS at checkout. I promise you, your dogs are going to love it. So as I said the other day, I put a camera on this tree right here. I think it's actually a crabapple tree. I don't know that I've ever really seen crab apples, but I'm pretty sure that's what those are, right? Let me know. I think that's a crabapple tree. They're not pears. I don't know. That's not what's really drawing the pigs in here by any means, but there may be more. But as you can see, they have completely devoured all the corn in the last night. There was still a huge pile yesterday afternoon, but this field is just getting destroyed, and they're damaging the grass. What they're doing is coming in here and eating worms and bugs and grubs and the roots of some of the grasses. They really like Bermuda grass roots, but they come in and root it up, eat the worms and things, but then it makes it just a nightmare to come back and do any work. If you try to drive a tractor across it, it just gets rough and bumpy and, not desirable. So we're going to unload this big pig trap right here, get it set up right where these pigs have been hanging out, and see if we can catch some pigs tonight. As you see, Hog Eye camera is set up, ready to go. I need to move this cable. I just wrap it around here a couple times just to get it out of the way in case pigs try to grab a hold of it when that falls. And I try to keep everything as tidy around the battery box and camera as I can, because pigs are known to mess with stuff, and it's a very expensive camera to let them chew up all the cords and cables. But trap's set. Need to pull both safety pins, put out 100 pounds of corn. Let's get this other safety pin. And I had this trap, I'm gonna have to lift up. I got it sitting down on that safety pin. I have to lift up a little bit to pull that one. But anyways, start to finish, 25 minutes, 19 seconds. So not too bad, from all disassembled on a trailer to fully loaded, set, armed, camera going, and baited. So we shall see what shows up tonight. Well. What do we have here? We caught 4 big black pigs last night. Now, this is nowhere near the entire sounder, and I do not like dropping the trap on a partial group. I hate doing that. But sometimes you just kind of have to, because you've got bully pigs. And you can tell, I watched these pigs last night for 20, 25 minutes, something like that. And there's one big one in the group that's a bully and kept pushing everything else out of the trap. I only caught 4. At one time, I think I had 7 in there, but you can see they kept coming in and out and running off and coming back. And that one pig just was a bully. I hate educating pigs on a trap, but there was no way he, she, whatever it is, probably a he, was going to let everybody come in. Now, this is Sunday morning, and I think this is night 4. The first night after, the night before we set the trap up, there was a group of 12, 13, 14, something like that, pigs, all different colors, all different sizes. Took the trap over, nothing, first night. Second night, there was one single boar pig come in, and then a couple nights of nothing, I think. I'm trying, my days are running together. And then last night was not the first night I actually had pigs in the trap. I think last night there was the one boar. He came in a little bit, or the night before. And the night before that, there were a couple, but they just wouldn't commit. They were all leery of that trap. And sometimes it just takes a few days to get them comfortable and relaxed. But I just feel like this group was never all going to fully fill the trap. It's not like we were going to catch 15 at once with that bully pig. So I'm going to hop on the buggy, go down the end of the driveway, and meet up with Josh, the guy that comes and picks up our pigs. He's on his way, and I'm just going to ride with him over to my other friend's house and get these pigs loaded up before the sun gets too high and they start stressing out, because these pigs will not survive more than a couple hours in the daylight in that trap. They will absolutely stress out and die, because pigs don't sweat. They don't have any sweat glands, and they're sitting out in the wide open. And it's not even that the heat kills them that fast. It's just they stress out knowing that they've got to get out of that sunlight. So it's about 7:15 in the morning, and we're going to get over there and get these pigs loaded up as quick as we can. It's almost like fall. It's about 68 degrees. Feels great out here today. Summer's not over, but it's sure getting close. Well, good morning, y'all. That is a big pregnant sow. The biggest one here. This was our bully pig right here, and she definitely looks pregnant. Got some jacked up ears on her. Oh yeah, I know. You're angry, aren't you? You guys smell like pigs. So that one there is very pregnant, fixing to have a litter of babies. The big bully pig over there looks pregnant. All of these are sows. There's not a boar in the bunch. Probably all pregnant, if I had to bet. And so those 4 right there in the next month or so would likely turn into about 40. If my pig math is even anywhere close to accurate. If they had 10 apiece, which they definitely can, that's a lot of pigs. We're not only removing 4, we could be removing 40 or more. Are they ready to get out of there, Josh?
Yeah, they're ready to get They're ready to get out of this trap.
They're all sows.
Yeah.
And they all look pregnant.
Yep. Come on, girl.
Hey, why'd you shut the gate? Huh? There she goes. All right, 4 pigs loaded, 4 very pregnant ladies. Not going to be having babies here. All right, I made it back home. It's 8:40. I've got to go home, shower, clean up, go to church. And then this afternoon, I'll go back over and reset that trap. Those pigs moved that thing like probably 4 feet. It is, may have to move my camera before I reset the trap. But my buddy's here on the neighbor's property. He's fixing to go do some bulldozer work. I may have to run over this afternoon and check on that. He's going to work all morning today. And then so I get back from church, I may go check on him, and then go reset the trap. I don't know what the plan is, but I better get home and get cleaned up before I get in trouble. Did you change into your pig trapping attire after church?
I did not.
No. I don't think that cuts it for trapping hogs.
I'm not trapping hogs.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Watch you.
Yeah, you are.
Supportive wife.
Oh, okay. I don't think you had an option. I didn't say, hey, honey, do you want to go?
I could have gone with the kids.
Yeah, but I didn't say, hey, honey, do you want to go with me or the kids? You didn't have an option. I just put you in the truck and said, go.
I'm okay with that.
All right. I did bring other clothes. I wasn't going to mess with this bloody pig trap in my church clothes, but I think what I'll do, instead of trying to move the trap back to where it was, because when it fell and they hit it, it moved a good 3 or 4 feet, and you can see it should have been way over here, just based off of where the camera's at. But I think it'd be easier just to pull the T-post and move the camera than trying to move this heavy trap. So I may just hook it up, set it all back up right where it's at. All right, simple as that. Trap is reset, rebaited, move the camera. We are ready to go. Now, I highly doubt that we will catch pigs tonight. Dropping that trap, I know, educates these other pigs that are here. But sometimes those big bully pigs just won't let the other ones come in the trap. And that's where a bigger panel style trap that you can set up and make an enclosure that's, 3 or 4 times that size would really come in handy. Those big panel style traps that just have a drop gate, you can get a lot more pigs in there. Matter of fact, Josh and I were talking on the way over here this morning, and he caught over 50 pigs in one trap not too long ago. That one, I've caught 17, is the most I've ever caught in it. But I've never had anywhere to trap that I needed to catch 50 at once. It'd be cool if we could. It'd be a wild experience. But usually everything that I've trapped has been smaller sounders. But I don't know. I really enjoy the trapping videos and doing pig trapping like this. And obviously this isn't even on our property. We got some really close friends that live right here. And I like to give him a hard time all the time. I tell him he's a city boy. But they moved here a few years ago and built a house. And this is probably the most out in the country that they've ever lived. They lived in the country before, but not way out here in the middle of nowhere. And now they have new problems to deal with. And the pigs are the problem. I don't know that they've ever had to deal with that anywhere else they live. So fortunately, all the rooting and problem activity area is not in their yard where they've been mowing. They mow about 10 acres of grass as their lawn. They're crazy, but that's what they like. This is just across their property line on their neighbor's property, who lives right next door to them, and he wants them gone too. So all this damage and everything is going to take a while to recover from, but it's not impossible. It's not terrible. I've seen a lot worse, and the problem is, if left unchecked, it would get horrible. It would get tremendously worse. And if the neighbor across a couple property places over has really trapped 50 pigs in 2 nights, I think they said 53 in 2 nights. That's the last I've heard, and that's been 4 or 5 days ago. They may still be trapping pigs. They don't have that big a sounder right here, but they are nearby. So I know that we've got at least 6, 7, 8-ish more to go. So maybe in the next 2 or 3 days, we'll be back out here getting some more pigs out of the trap. We shall see. I'm sure glad we don't mow this much grass.
Oh, me too.
Well, I was wrong. I didn't think we would have any pigs come in last night. And at 9 o'clock last night, the one lone big boar showed up. And we caught him. Wait. Where's he at?
I don't know. We lost him.
Yeah. There is no pig in the trap this morning. Because that one lone boar that I caught last night was only here for about 30 minutes. And he jumped out. Which is so crazy that they can do that. Look at here. There's mud on top. That's, I don't know, probably the 2nd or 3rd pig I've ever had jump out. I did have one jump out at Jimmy Houston's ranch when we were trapping there, and I watched him do it. And the big pig trap company that makes this trap They do have a jump ring that can be installed. It just kind of makes the panels a little bit more cumbersome and harder to move, a little bit heavier. It's not terrible. And I actually have a jump ring at home. But in all of my trapping that we've done over the last, I don't know, 3 years, it's pretty rare to have one that can actually jump out. But it does happen. So I guess I'm going to have to install the jump ring on here. I've just maybe been lazy. I don't know. I don't like it. So I'm going to reset it. It's already got plenty of corn in it. I'll reset the trap, and maybe the big sounder will show back up this evening, tonight.
Hope so.
Hope so?
Yeah. It's so bright.
I do want to get them trapped because I like to give our friends a hard time for mowing so much grass. But if we don't get the pigs out of here this winter, they're not going to have a yard left with all that pretty green grass they mow. Right. It's going to look like this in their yard. And Jared's pretty short-tempered.
Yeah.
He won't tolerate pigs in his yard doing this very well. It will stress him out. He might have a stroke.
He might.
So we're going to try to help him out. Maybe help his wife out more, because he would not handle it well if this was his yard. Pretty picky. I feel like it used to be easier to squat down and go under that thing just a couple years ago.
A couple years ago, or, you know, when you aren't sick?
Listen, I'm fine. Sick. I'm fine.
You've got the fever.
I got a fever and probably a really bad kidney infection, according to the doctor. Just left the doctor's office. Didn't feel good all weekend. Like, I was very fatigued, and I don't know. Yesterday was Sunday, and was struggling. I don't really tell many people this. Why are we telling everybody?
You don't have to.
Went to the doctor this morning because something wasn't right. Like, my whole back has been aching, sore, couldn't hardly do much, struggling with fever. So she said it's either a really bad kidney infection. She said men usually don't get urinary tract infections, like a UTI, but it could be, or it could be kidney stones. So I don't have like sharp pains. It's not like typical kidney stone pains, but she's like, okay, well, it still could be, until she started thumping on my back, and then it hurt in the front, and I was like, well, that's weird. So kind of glad this pig jumped out last night, because I was not feeling like getting up and coming and getting him. And Josh was a little disappointed. We should have come and got him last night, but oh well, one pig jumped out. Maybe the rest will show back up tonight. That one lone boar is probably a little too educated now. I doubt we catch him anytime soon, but we still have what's left of the sounder that we haven't caught yet. Maybe there's 5 or 6 will show up. And I've already got my next pig trapping job lined up, which is actually just a couple miles. Wait a minute, where am I at? A couple miles that direction. On a friend's place. So I'm gonna try to leave this here for a few more nights and see what we can catch. But we caught a few, and I know they're still trapping a couple properties over, so they may have caught the rest of this sounder too. But I don't know. Josh sent me a picture this morning. One of his big panel traps, I think he had like 20 in there last night. That guy's, he's on a different league. He's like, I'm down here in like AAA ball, you know. Josh is big league. He's big time. He catches 20 to 40 at a time. I'm happy with 4. And then I do my pig math, and those 4 are pregnant, and I'm like, well, there's 10 babies in each one, so that's 40.
There you go.
That makes me feel better about myself.
Yes,
so,
for sure.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up and go sit in the house and not do anything the rest of the day, because I know it doesn't look like much, but that actually kind of hurt. Cranking that trap up, it's like, something's not right. So hopefully we'll have another video this week. If not, you'll know that I'm laid up in the bed crying somewhere. Hopefully not in the hospital.
I did accuse him of a little man flu last night.
The doctor said it's not man flu. She's like, this is a problem. We have a problem.
Yes, I agree.
It's not man flu.
It's not man flu.
All right.
I'll
That makes my wife happy.
I'll still take care of you.
And I'm like legitimately sweating right now
Yes.
with fever. So anyways, guys, remember, do something today to make somebody smile, because you never know, it just might change the world. And I'm struggling to smile today. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully we'll see you on the next video.